Hey guys, welcome to Beards and Barbarians Starfinder Edition. I'm gonna be the DM today, DMing the chaos. So I
Good
think
luck.
Austin, do you have some announcements you want to make first?
I do actually. First off, I'm adjusting Joester so he's more in frame and more intimidating looking.
Oh, lift me up a little bit.
Wow, thanks for the follow. Preach.
Preached.
So something cool happened. We have product that we're eventually going to try on screen for y'all, but the other person that's going to be trying it is currently moving. So we don't want to send it and then get all like screwed up in the move. But
Agreed.
Elijah's Extreme hot sauce and barbecue sauce. I think it just says Elijah's Extreme. It's a father-son duo, and they make hot sauces. And for those of you that like spicy things, or you like hot sauces, you know, first off, the packaging is great. It's super neat, and it's very well protected. Like, the UPS box was fucking smashed. And these are glass bottles. But, Jesus. We're getting followed like crazy. It's because we got Joester's pretty ass faces, DM. If you like hot sauce, you know that you can either get flavored hot sauce or you can get spicy hot sauce. And you rarely find both. Like something that's like super hot, but it also tastes good. You don't ever find that, ever. So they sent us 2 delicious sounding marinades. It's a beer bacon maple marinade and barbecue sauce. I will be putting that on something. I don't know yet, but it's going on something. They also sent us a bourbon blueberry chipotle marinade and barbecue sauce, which I'm also going to put on something. Or, you know what? I may just drink this. This may not go in anything. I may just put a straw in this and just go nuts. And then they sent us a neat little... It's a whole pamphlet with their story, and you can read all about them, and it's really neat. And then we got a cool sticker. And then for the hot sauces they sent us, which I'm excited for, which y'all will be excited for once we try them. I'm sure it'll get funny. They sent us we got another sticker. Oh, I think they sent us 2.
Do you like a hot ones
Joe's,
challenge with them?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes, we're doing a hot ones, yes.
Are.
This is the Elijah's Habanero handcrafted pineapple mango hot sauce. By God, does that sound wonderful.
We will be drinking that one.
Yeah, this one will be with a straw. However, this is where the fun stops. We have, which one? I gotta show them in order. They got a bunch of flames on here. Oh no, they're both just, they're only missing one flame. So they're all, okay, cool, yay, neat. This one is a blend of ghost peppers and habanero peppers. It's also vegan and gluten-free. I also like the fact that it's like all natural ingredients. Like, there's nothing like crazy words on here. I don't know what the Scoville unit is other than ouch.
It was like 700,000 or something.
Ghost pepper hot sauce. Right? Yay. So that one's going to hurt. And then on top of the ghost pepper hot sauce, I am kind of happy they sent us 2 stickers, so we each get a cool fucking sticker.
I am happy about that.
And then we got the Reaper hot sauce. So this is black cherries, cranberries, and Carolina Reapers with bourbon. So
Let me see that one again.
The good news is, if you know anything about alcohol, the bourbon is going to help spread the heat every fucking where.
That's not going to help.
So it's going to be deliciously hurtful.
And that's 800. I think that one's the 800.
850, yeah.
It's painfully delicious.
They have one that I might get just cuz.
99999.
Yeah. They have one that's called the Extreme Regret hot sauce. And it looks phenomenal, but it's 999,999 Scoville units.
I can see this extreme regret.
Which translates into holy shit, I can't feel my tongue or my mouth or anything else.
That's a no.
Oh, look, I want to try it because the will remain unnamed one chip challenge. I ate that and it tasted like a stale fucking Dorito, so I was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yes. But
see, I did the 1 square of chocolate challenge, and that was hot. That
no,
was a hot
I've done
piece of
that. The world's
chocolate.
hottest chocolate bar? That sucks. But I think that's it. We're not going to
Okay.
take up too
I
much
like
more of
hot
your
stuff. I
time.
like spicy.
We're going to
But
get
we
into
will be
these
doing that.
crazy ass fucking characters, and I just realized that I am all over. Like, YouTube shut down right now. There's no way we're getting monetized for this one.
Money. Maybe.
I'm going to
Just
play
do
our
a 10-minute intro.
And yeah.
All right, guys. So the first thing we want to do, let's go around the table. We'll start with Logan. You want to introduce your character?
Yeah, sure. Sure is an android. His name is Shimera. We're an android ace pilot with biohacking, so that should be fun. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to describe it other than like a humanoid chunk of metal that's walking around. He's got like blue lines all over from his circuitry inside, but very basic.
Very much like what's her face from Guardians of the Galaxy feel, I think.
Nebula.
Nebula.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. And Joe?
Yeah, I'll be playing a Sharon. For those that don't know, it is an insectoid-like creature. His name is Xylith, and he's a outlaw sharpshooter using a Sharon sniper, which, for anyone familiar with Starfinder, is something that a Sharon wouldn't normally use because it's adorned with their eyeball for sights.
Wow. So he's an S&M insect, is what you're telling me.
He is. So Sharons are hive-like creatures. He is not.
Yeah, that's
Very
a
much
flex.
Spicy.
like the ultimate loner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No
Final
joke.
survivor.
Alrighty. And Austin.
Oh, greetings. I'm Austin. I'm playing Velik. Grey Moon. He is... Oh no, Lycus Grey Moon. He is Velik. Space pirate. He is a white wolf humanoid creature. He has Pain Gauntlet on one hand, Acid Pistol on the other hand. He's mainly white fur, has blue and black spots, randomly in fur pattern, make him look extra pretty. And I think that is it. He sounds like this. That's why I'm doing voice.
Nice.
Alrighty.
I like
How
it.
tall? How tall is Lycus? Because aren't Shuni like kind of short?
But he's a Valak.
Valid. Oh, okay. Thought it was something.
The hundreds races in Starfinder, DM Joe.
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah,
ready
this
for
is-
all
this
that.
is
I don't
also-
memorize all of them.
This is also my first time playing Starfinder, so there will be
all of
growing
our
pains.
first times.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's
Same.
yeah. Everyone but DM Joester here. No one's playing.
And it's like my third or fourth time. So
Oh, so translation, this
total-
is gonna be rough.
I'm a total veteran.
Total
Yeah.
veteran.
So
We
So
only do
dig
plus
in.
one, too.
Jesus
Hello.
Christ.
Yeah, so this is B17-J90 Model J, or J for short. He's a battle android that was messed with by a hacker and given almost free will, and now he roams the universe trying to free his fellow robots, including like computers and other items from the grasp and the shackles of society. So he sees all computers and machines as his brothers. He is a Passeth android, so that's why he has the 4 arms and 2 rifles that he fires, and also uses a lot of spells. He became a technomancer after his long travels and dealing with all sorts of machines. He's now an expert on computers and robots, and he's a monotone piece of shit and doesn't really like anybody. But his total end goal is to become the most powerful robot in existence, kind of like the king of robots.
World domination, just
Oh, universe. He's a big picture kind of guy.
Do you talk with an Austrian accent?
No, he talks like this the entire time because emotion is devoid of a robot.
Oh, so you just didn't feel like doing a voice today?
No, it's exactly how his charisma is
Isn't
8.
there
I'm trying to follow it.
Or appear emotionless.
Cop out.
It literally says in description we bottle it up, so I might explode into emotion
Other
at some
people
point.
struggle to understand us emotionally, and we also struggle to understand other people emotionally because we just don't do it's a foreign concept. It's just kind of there.
Oh, I also need to point out that the
Correct.
Valika, which is what Lycus is, totally unempathetic. So this is going to be a fun character to play.
I think we made an evil group. Crap.
Be like, oh, you're going to die? That's not my problem.
Alrighty, and Alex.
Well, I feel like the odd man out because
I'm Nibs Corvera. I'm a Yosoki. I'm a little rat person. I'm an engineer too. I like to build things. Very, very fast talking. But I never call anybody by their name. I always give them some weird ass nickname. Like this is probably furry. Sharon is eyes, or Zelith is eyes. Jay is hands because I don't like Jay. And whatever Chim is, I just call him Chimney. And occasionally we'll try to put a lit cigarette in his mouth for no apparent reason. I'm a very outspoken, very bubbly person, and also I have a floating drone that follows me around. I have very, very bad feelings that I'm going to have conflict with Jay.
He should be least of worries. You're going to get on my nerves.
Is it because of the arms? Is that why?
No, because I have a freaking drone. You're going to look at it like I have a slave.
Ah.
But yeah, I specialize in like
Same but
starship repairs, but I'm also a roboticist, so like I do some fixing on people. That's why I help out Chimney a lot because they're constantly getting hurt.
Constantly,
roboticist
just
as
the
well.
one time, and you've never let it go.
Look, I wasn't the one who shot myself in the foot, literally. You know how many servos I had to replace?
Too many.
All of them.
Good news is I can get us pretty much in and out of anywhere. If I can get behind the wheel, then I can drive it.
And I can fix it if you break it, as you're constantly doing, Chimney.
There's our group.
There
I like
we
that
go.
character.
If we alrighty. So the group of you have probably been on an assignment or two, so you're familiar with each other, fairly new to the Starfinder Society as they're in a rebuild phase. They're kind of accepting anybody these days, that doesn't steal and as long as you're with them. If you're stealing for them, not
Stealing.
against them. Yeah.
Mm.
Your group is called forth to venture Captain Nyaj to her quarters, to her office, basically, on Absalom Station. And as you all walk into her office there, you see her watching a map holographically projected onto a spherical wall of her dimly lit chamber. In this meeting room aptly named the Starscape Chamber. And and she kind of like doesn't even like just kind of side looks at you, noticing you, and then continues to study the map for a second, and finally says, and she's a gnome, a ghost gnome, so like very pale, white skin, very short, but like very stiff, very like presence of command. Someone who's not used to getting back talk and questioned. But she will say, thank you for meeting on such short notice. As you should already know, the Starfinder Society lost not only many agents, but also a great deal of equipment in the Scoured Stars incident. Since then, we've been dealing with a shortage of guns, ammo, armor, tools, and provisions. Over the past 4 months, we've been trying to recover, and we made a deal to get some battle-ready firearms that are sorely needed. And she kind of turns to face the map again, and says to it, "Starscape, show me Night Arc." And the map on the wall zooms in on the outermost of the planets of the Pact World, showing a gloomy, air-sealed settlement on a small gray planetoid identified as Apostate. She said, after calling in a lot of favors and lengthy negotiations, we managed to secure a deal with the Drow on Apostate and obtain a shipment of weapons. House Zirzir arranged a deal between the Starfinder Society and House Zitk, a lesser Drow house with a solid track record on sales. My intention was to send you to the surface of Night Arc to guard the delivery. However, she kind of you can see her tense up a bit. I just received word that the weapon shipment has been stolen. According to my contacts in Night Arc, the thief is a minor noble of House Zirzir named Villith. She went rogue, stole the weapons, and we don't know her motives or the current whereabouts of the shipment, but I'm sending you guys to Night Arc to find the weapons and bring them to Absalom Station. You may know, none of you guys are Drow, but you guys may have heard the inner house politics among the Drow are lethal and treacherous. So you'll only find trouble if you start just searching blindly. So I've made a contact for you to meet. His name is Seobarn Zirzir. I'll put that in the chat for you guys.
Fantastic.
Appreciate it.
Zirzir. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that name. He represents House Zirzir in the specific manner. You are to discuss how the society can get its shipment back without causing a diplomatic incident. We have a shuttle ready for you, so I suggest you get your things going, take what you need, and get going as soon as possible. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Do we get paid in full when we get back, or is it half now, half later situation?
It's your duty as a Starfinder.
Oh, great. We're doing it for duty. I'm very excited about it.
But you get your benefits as a Starfinder. You do get paid. Salary. It's a salary position type thing.
Oh, God. Salary, big joke. Work 80 hours, still get paid for 40. Sorry, that got too real for me for a second.
Pretty much. I mean, there'd be some bonuses in if you can get this done quickly and without causing too much of a stink.
Like it's gonna look directly at Nibs.
What?
Are you listening to speech?
No, sorry, I was thinking of something else.
Okay, don't fuck it up, okay?
Oh, speak for yourself. I'd never fuck it up, furry.
Just try to behave.
Such fun
Look.
nickname for a very
Oh, by the way, is there any sensitive data on the ship you want me to look for?
Yeah, I've got
I mean,
your
it's
data.
just we don't really care about Drow data right now. I mean, we just want to get our weapons shipment back. We've paid for it. It was kind of long negotiations to get this done, and it's desperately needed.
I see you're very boring, but I respect it. Okay.
So professional. Always carry yourself with greatest esteem.
Thank you, friend.
This was cold sarcasm, but whatever.
I understand, furry.
I'm sure you do. Alright. I'm good to go if everybody good to go. We can get started, get weapons back.
Alrighty then. If you guys don't have any other questions, you're dismissed.
Anybody have questions for person?
Oh, yeah. What kind of defenses can we expect? Will they be using mostly robotics, drones, anything of that nature?
Well, the Drow are well known for manufacturing firearms and other defense type things. The hope is that you will meet with our contact, Seobarn, and get more information specifically on this Villith, who is apparently a minor noble. I understand she's something of a rebel, and Seobarn has promised us that her actions are not a reflection of their house. It's not their house. She's acting alone. But he'll have more details on that.
Fantastic. Sounds like easy situation for us to handle.
This won't take long.
Yeah, going into the dens of arms manufacturers and trying to hunt down one of their rebels. Sure.
Yeah,
This is going to be a piece of cake.
Smooth sailing.
Apparently my sarcasm needs work.
What sarcasm?
Your whole
Alrighty.
persona is sarcasm.
So it's pretty awesome. Got it.
Are we provided a ship?
Yeah. You guys will have a ship that will take you there.
Fantastic.
Okay. I'm going to make some modifications on the way.
Great. Don't blow us up, okay?
No promises.
And with that,
All right.
Nibs will turn
With
around
that,
and walk out.
she'll kind of dismiss you and turn back to her work and her map and start talking to it to show her statuses on various other things going on as you guys leave. As you leave, there's like an android standing outside the door that when you guys leave, like basically hands you like orders. Like, here's where your ship is. Here's a copy of your orders.
Fantastic. Much appreciated, friend. And in this one shot, I can read. What?
Such a weird feeling, ain't it?
What a
Yeah.
privilege.
I'm just gonna look up at Chimney.
So you excited to drive another ship? You know, maybe you won't destroy this one.
What ship is this? Since assume it's also probably given us like a model or something to look for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean it's basically just it's a very pretty basic shuttle, basically. This one just at this part we're basically gonna jump ahead to getting to the thing. There's not gonna be a lot of space stuff. So the ship doesn't technically matter, but if you go, want to like you try to give it some boost, get there a little early.
Don't touch anything.
I just know all about ships and different things that transportation, I think, is pretty much baseline. I get like
it's not that fancy. You're not
DC.
You're not in like a starfighter or anything like that. It's got some basic defense weapons and stuff, but I picked one specifically without a lot of starship combat because that can be tedious and long, and since it's a one shot and kind of shorter,
and we're all new.
and we're all new, yeah. So
I will say, when Lycus says Nibs don't touch anything, he has already disappeared into the ductwork.
yeah, just every once in a while, like the power just goes out. Hold on, I got it.
Yeah,
Comes back on. You resume.
Chimera,
Random-
let you know, you probably wouldn't have wrecked ship if he would not keep fucking with shit. I think you're a great pilot. He's
That's
an
not
idiot.
my name.
When he goes to the bathroom and instead of like the water flushing, it's all coffee. You know that comes.
When you flush the toilet, it geysers up for no reason.
Jay, you ready to have fun on mission?
He's only allowed to.
I don't
He's-
know what
he's only
fun
allowed
is.
to
I
mess
wasn't
with stuff.
programmed to feel that.
Easy, Jay. Calm down. Don't get too excited. Good lord.
Alrighty, and if everybody wants to give me either a culture or gather information diplomacy check.
First roll.
First roll. Culture. Surprise, surprise! I'm not good at either of these.
Cultural
Oh,
what?
that's
The diplomacy.
12.
I got a whopping
Culture.
4 for Nibs.
Good.
22 for Jay.
All right. Well, he wins because I only got 13 for diplomacy.
I also got to 13.
So the
He's a
only one
culture
over 15 at all was Jay, right?
Yeah.
So Jay, like what you know about like Night Arc, is that it's a metropolis, about 1.2 million people, most of whom are Drow. Traditionally matriarchal society, and
Okay.
the city has a sizable orc and half-orc population as well, but they're more kind of like second-class citizens at best. They're like like used for like like the heavy lifting type stuff.
Okay. The blue collars. We'll call
Mercenaries, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And you know that weapons, and she already told you that, but weapons are their main export.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
What was
that's
that?
What do you think?
Alrighty. So you guys, the trip doesn't take very long, just a couple hours as you enter the drift and fly through it. As you guys enter the drift, if you have like a window seat or look out the window, it's basically like space and naturally just empty void. The drift is different. There's tons of like purplish, like nebula clouds with like chunks of like cities and sometimes derelict spaceships and things like that just kind of floating in and out of the clouds, lightning and the ship's navigation basically just autopilots through the drift because it's attached to a beacon of where it's wanting to go, a beacon right outside of Night Arc, which this allows like what would have been like a 2 or 3 month trip during normal space travel to just take place in a couple hours. Yeah, as you guys come out of it, you see the shuttle approaches a dull gray planetoid, almost looks fairly lifeless. But as you emerge from the drift, not long after, several fighters emerge from a hulking capital ship, and that you see, and it has your computer systems identify its call sign as the Blood Armada, and they kind of like whiz past you guys like a swarm of angry wasps. The navigation computer lets out an alert as the capital ship is scanning you. But soon after, the alert ends and the fighters fly back into the carrier and the shuttle descends. Like you're given basically coordinates to a landing pad sent to your ship from the main carrier. And you start going into low orbit, and you see several small settlements just sort of start to slowly appear as you slowly descend towards the most of them are all sealed atmospheres, like domes and stuff like that. You see further out beneath clouds of dust, there's several mile-wide blast doors, many large craters, and does it say blast doors? Yeah, blast doors. Many large craters and miles-deep crevices can be seen across the planet's surface. Shuttle soars closer to Apostate's surface, fast approaching the dark city of Night Arc. You see the aptly named because it's got a large arc and various tower houses that can be seen within the city limit. Night Ark's vast spaceport is alive with hundreds of blinking red and purple lights, which guide your shuttle into the gloomy capital of the Drow.
Sounds fantastic. I'm so happy
Yeah,
to
that's
be
what I
here.
call an entrance.
So
Yay.
you guys, the dock, and when the shuttle doors open, you see like there are guards that are opening the doors there, and they look at you guys and it's like, who's in charge?
That would be me. Oh.
I don't
And
know about
he's-
that.
They basically just say, well, you all raise your hands.
Yeah.
Are these four of them?
Just, like, raises the
Kind of
hand.
look at each other with like frustration and be like, all right, Sia Barnes expecting you. If you, we'll escort you. And then they kind of like one leads and you guys in the middle, and then two kind of follow up behind, and they lead you through like this series of like maze, like just underground tunnels as you go into the dock, and they're kind of underground. Eventually you come to like a lift, and you get in the lift and you come out, and you notice that like while you're underground, the doors of the lift are made mostly of a kind of a thick purplish glass. And so when you start rising and you go above the ground, you're in one, like right on the outside of one of the towers of the arch. And like you can like see like suddenly you just come out of the ground and start lifting above the city, and kind of see the little domes and patches and lights all over the city. And it goes up fairly high onto the arch until it finally comes to a stop, and the guards lead you out into kind of like an office area, and they tell you just wait here, and then they get in the elevator and leave. You see this like office has like the green tinged windows in the room kind of offer this like like a really beautiful view over Night Ark. You see several statues and holographic devices depicting like grinning friends that sit on shelves and walls. A dark wood desk at the far end of the room. You see uh, a fixture that looks kind of like a demonic spider looking down from the ceiling, with like many eyes just kind of glistening.
Okay, so I hate this.
Very much like executive type office with a bunch of like weird knickknacks.
Also, we get to deal with suits. Everybody excited to go in. Not in charge. We're kind of
Very much a creepy vibe from a lot of the statues.
What?
I don't
These are
I don't feel like
completely-
any of us in charge. We're all just collective.
If that makes you feel better.
More of a
Sure.
group effort.
And you guys are just waiting for a while. Are you doing anything while you wait?
Well, I'm going to quickly make sure all my stuff is good to go.
And go through your gear,
Yeah.
make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
But Joester, I forgot to put ammo in my drone.
Tough luck.
No ammo for you.
Can I at least like shove like a battery thing I have? Because I think I have extra.
Yeah, I'll add some here.
Thank you.
Can I look
'Cause
around
I
the
know
room for like
you
cameras?
guys would have been able to get what you needed before you. For candles?
Cameras.
Oh, camera. Sure. Yeah, if you want to give me like a perception check.
I can do that. Rolling huge tonight. It's a 14.
I mean, you see there's like above the elevator, there is like kind of a security camera that's kind of facing the elevator door mostly, but not the office itself.
Okay, good. So there are no cameras directly watching us right now. We're quick.
Right? See any?
Yeah, none that you found. Yeah.
Do I see any computer consoles or anything like that nearby?
A second.
Yeah, there's a computer console on his desk.
Don't do it. We're going to fuck it all up, and we're going to have to kill many people. Settle
I
down.
see this. I see this as an absolute win. I don't understand why you're so upset.
You're not fine. Go ahead. Blood on your
Please
hands, not
try to
mine.
behave.
Okay, because Chimney
You
asked,
just got here.
so I can do it later, though, right?
This man is impossible.
You should know to only hack when the circumstances are perfect. Do not waste our time.
Oh, look, the Jay's yelling at me again.
I'm yelling at the wannabe rat.
Wannabe.
Wanna be a hacker right now? I don't think I'm so. Just wait.
I'm just gonna lean over to
Dude,
Chimney
you
and was like,
$20 I can make him dance when he doesn't want to.
No, you
So
That's rude.
yeah, as you guys are kind of
Rude.
debating and arguing, trying to keep Nibs from or not Nibs, trying to keep Nibs from hacking it. A wall panel at the back of the office slides open. You know, there's like, you know, and you turn around and you see walking through it a middle-aged drow, kind of walking through it there. A second here, show you a handout.
ooh. Oh God,
Ew.
he's creepier than most drow.
He is a creepy bastard.
I like the art style, but the arms creep me out the most.
For
The
some
perfect-
reason,
the
his
perfect
smile
fur.
makes me want to think he wants to kill Batman.
Right? He probably would. He probably would want to kill Batman.
My hands is kind of freaking me out, but
So I'm creepy Dave.
Dude, a horse would be
Yes.
jealous of those teeth.
It's a very fitting name
So-
for you.
No, I am Seaborn Zir, and he gives a nonchalant wave of his hands, and the demonic spider statue in the ceiling starts shedding this purple glow that
Nope.
illuminates the room.
I'm not okay.
And
with
he's
this
like-
situation.
I take it that your eyes haven't adjusted to the light levels on apostate. You are Nyaja's Starfinders, correct?
That is true.
I heard about the shipment.
Correct.
Most unfortunate setback. Villet has always been a troublemaker. He kind of turns and kind of spits a bit, and he's like, "But this is not our fault. House Zirzer officially disowned her months ago. Why should I help you?"
What? It doesn't matter if you disown her or not. She's still part of the clan.
So here is like our first challenge. Basically, let me show you this. So basically, the challenge is you can make 6 attempts to entice him into, like, talk him into why he should help you and how much. So you'll make 6 checks. You can't make the same skill check more than once. You
Ooh.
could have one character do all, like, you can split it up however you want. One character could do
Ooh,
most
okay.
of them or all of them, or you can all split up one. You can technically do any of the skill challenges that you want, but these are the most. I didn't mean to show all of that. Go ahead and close that.
Write it down.
I'll
Write
put
it down.
Write it down. Write it down. No, well, the other one's another challenge. So, but
Yeah.
no secrets in it. It's just more information for later. I put it in the chat there. So bluff, intimidate, a few of the professions like lawyer, corporate professional, manager, culture, diplomacy, mysticism, perception, sense motive. You can kind of use one of those. Those are like the main ones. But if you can like come up
So
with
he's
something else,
I think
Like
I
a
got something.
criminal, right?
I may have something.
I missed the background. I just wanted to make sure.
So,
Like they're
so
like,
he's saying like, look, we disowned Zilith. This is not our fault. Why should I help you?
right, no, I understand that you disown her, but listen, this is how it's
It's
going to go.
unfortunate.
Yeah, right, but she still carries name, and nobody going to believe you. Everybody's gonna think you're going to be stealing for yourself to make yourself
So you
more powerful.
so you're gonna try to do a diplomacy
So
check?
I'm bluffing my ass off right now.
Oh, bluff.
And then
Bluff?
so once she makes deal, it's going to come back on you, and then whole world universe is going to come down on you because you disown her. Nobody believes you.
So go ahead and make a a bluff check.
The power of the dice gods. Yes. So that would be a 22. My bluff is +6 because I'm a shady son of a bitch.
I love that. I love that.
Alrighty.
I am not.
My guy pick is more of like a pilot, sleight of hand criminal.
So, all right, that's barely one success. Okay. Does anybody else want to try something else? He's kind of like, this will pass. This will pass. You know, it might cause a headache for a while. But we're basically, that's one. We have 5 more checks left.
Jesus
Christ.
I may have something.
Roll high.
Like you can.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, can we take that roll? He rolled a 20 though.
I don't know if I have the right profession for this though. That's the thing.
Alex, the human, doesn't understand computers all that much, but Nibs would, and like, even though she's disowned, like she'd still have like access to some of the software and be able to hack in, at least with the right people. This is completely a security risk. And that's what he's trying to convey to them, like using technobabble, like,
Yeah, if you totally like let her go, this is gonna actually compromise your digital protections. Your firewalls are gonna be vulnerable. She's gonna find ways to bypass them. Like it's put you in a vulnerable position.
What's he said?
So they would do. Would that be like a computers check? Yeah, give me a computers check.
cool, +11. I just can't roll a natural 1.
Don't fucking do it.
I got a 12.
There is.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there is a DC for this, so like you have to hit a certain number.
I got a 12 +11, which is 23.
Alrighty. He seems to be like weakening a bit, like you know, I could get my security, but he's still kind of like, get my security guys on it. Don't I'm not worried about it, but you can kind of see he's starting to think about it.
So I'll give it a go since we're all doing fun stuff.
Sure. Are you good at like
try for a sense motive here?
Sense motive, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. Why wouldn't you want to help? If it's a non-issue that's suddenly a problem, why not solve the problem before it becomes a full issue?
Go ahead and give me the sense motive check.
19? I do some quick math.
Yeah. He's like, look, we spent enough on her. It's time and money and effort. We don't consider her part of, the family anymore. She has no place here. It's not our job to spend resources covering her stuff any more than it would be for me to cover some other house's mistakes.
But those other houses don't share the same name.
I've only got one more play, and I'm saving it for.
You've done 3 checks out of 6, so, and the more you pass, the better result. So
I know which ones you passed.
Yeah, you passed the first 2. The sense motive barely failed.
Okay. I could try a mysticism potentially.
Yeah, you would know that like Drow, like in among Drow, the name it's not the name is somewhat, but it's if you're banished and exiled, then she can't really claim that name anymore.
I'm trying to. I forget. I missed like the intro, but like they're a arms dealing group, right? And the person that got exiled is like a criminal now, correct?
Yeah. So this house, yeah, CO Barn here, the guy you're meeting with, and his house basically set up a meeting with the Starfinder Society and another house to buy weapons. They like helped the negotiations and everything like that. Because of probably a leak or something, one of their exiled lower nobles that have been kind of like a rebel found out about the weapon thing, stole the shipment, and made off with it.
Okay, so Zelith is gonna step forward, and he has a mechanical arm, and compared to like his like claw thing, so he's gonna try to point a finger and not be able to figure out how to use 5 fingers, and just be like, and point because aliens, I guess. But he's gonna look at him and try to convey his knowledge of criminal background and how, because there's already a leak, now every time they try to make a deal, it'll continually happen. And just because I'm not too familiar with Starfinder, like I don't know how to convey it too much, but basically,
yeah,
convincing that criminals will hit a target that has easily been hit again. You want
like so.
Kind of
if
thing.
you want to do like a criminal background or a criminal or a, what would that skill be?
My character's all dex, man.
Would that maybe be like a profession?
Yeah, it would be a profession check, but it would be like criminal profession or whatever. Your best skill is piloting. That's not going to come in handy.
Yeah, I also reduce 5 on criminal checks because I'm an outlaw. Like the DC goes down on all outlaw. So I don't know. That's what I was trying to shoot for. I don't know like what kind of check that is in this game though. That's where I was struggling to try to.
It would probably be like a profession check.
Okay.
Which you got +0, but you're lowering it by 5.
Yeah, it's like +5.
Yeah, so the DC would be like 16. To get, like, basically, maybe you could be like, look, you let her get away with this. What does that tell all the other criminals? That you're an easy mark. You let her, you're like, right? She gets away with this, no consequences. Now you're a target for other because they're like, hey, these guys don't do anything.
That's what I was trying to like. Just like criminals will hit the same target like multiple times.
Yeah.
And
if not her again, someone else, because you send the message that you're easy picking.
Was that good enough to roll this check?
Yeah.
That's so sad. Since I rolled a 15 and you said it's a 16, and I modified it, right? That's so sad.
Okay, so we're looking for 2 right now.
That hurts. So
is anybody good at perception?
I have a +3. I have a +7 to mysticism.
I have a +1 to perception.
Mysticism would work as well.
Yeah, because the Drow have gods.
My next thing I can do is intimidate him, and that's all I've got left.
I could do engineering.
How would you do that?
Same way I talked about the technobabble. I mean, if she
you don't think he's gonna be that would be that relevant?
Okay, I figured. I figured it was a stretch, but
mysticism. If someone's good at that,
I could try that.
Yeah, basically.
I could deal.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll mysticism there.
Okay. Not great either.
Not great either. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, you maybe try to be like, you noticed that a lot of their things like that this wouldn't look well in the house. It would make them look weak in the eyes of their patron demon lord.
Yeah.
But you don't make a very good argument of it.
I tell them it wouldn't be wise to piss off a god, essentially. But it didn't work. He didn't take it.
All right, does anybody else have it? We have 1 check left.
Yeah, diplomacy or perception would be easy ones.
I do not have. I have 0 in diplomacy.
Maybe a culture.
I have -1 in diplomacy.
I have a +1 in perception.
The only one. I only have a +2 in it. It didn't get translated to the Foundry, but I just double checked the.
No worries. The +2 in what?
I'm saying if anyone has a better one, I only have a +2 in culture. So,
For profession, is it only the ones listed in the thing you sent us, or it can be any profession?
I think it's the ones that are listed in yours are the
Ah.
ones that you're proficient with. Does that make sense?
Well, no, I see in your list, like it shows everything, and then behind profession, it gives like 6 examples. Are those examples, or are those specifically?
Those are the ones specific for that chapter.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm a roboticist, so absolutely not.
Yeah.
Austin, you said you had one. Otherwise, I'm going to go for
intimidation.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimura is going to probably lean into you, Lycus, and since I do know you're typically the more intimidating of the group, I'm going to mention that you should bring up the fact that it wouldn't look good towards the rest of the group that we're from for him to not work with us on this.
The Starfinder Society?
Yes.
Yes, bad for business.
What does
Exactly.
Hey,
Holy shit, that's what you sound like.
you could try to intimidate him, knowing that the news that they screwed over the Starfinder Society would.
Yeah, I'm kind of piecing it
It's
together.
going to spread pretty quickly.
So I think what Lycus is going to do is he's going to. How tall is this guy?
I mean, he's not very big. Probably like 5'4", 5'6".
Fantastic. So Lycus is much taller.
Points.
Because I just made Lycus my height. So Lycus is going to posture himself up and stand up and grip, kind of like white knuckle the pain gauntlet thing.
Oh boy.
And just get in his face about here to here. Just go, what do you think it's going to look like for our association? That you just screws us up? What do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to die slow. You need to help. Makes much more sense. Don't be stupid. And just all the nice wolf breath, it's just all up in his grill.
Little flex of spit coming out.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's for sure within his snout
Foaming
maybe
at the mouth
touching his
almost.
nose. Yeah, it's rough.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
I believe in you, Austin.
It is not great.
Strong start to the session, everybody.
20.
Oh, wait.
Alrighty.
But I think the DC was 21.
So he kind of backs up from you a bit.
Sorry.
You can tell he's just barely managing, covering his nose from your breath. And he says, very well, very well. It's true, Villa's actions are bad for business, and she must be stopped. On behalf of House Zirzir, I grant you 24-hour diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity. Sorry.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sick.
Yeah.
Diplomatic immunity. Fantastic. So we have 24 hours to solve problem. Well, you went Nar for a second. What happened there?
Yeah. Sorry, my other personality came out.
Nibs just nuts, dude.
So, wait, we have diplomatic immunity from anything.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the formatting I'm gonna do. He's like, use this time to retrieve their weapons using whatever means you deem necessary.
Oh, Jesus.
And he goes to his desk as he's talking to you. He's starting scribbling something out. And he's like, here's a document.
We need that on paper.
That proves you're acting on my authority. If the situation requires it, kill Villith. But rest assured, if you abuse this power, and he looks at Lycus meaningfully, I bestow you, there will be consequences. The drow never forget.
Zealous is going to walk up and take.
I know Villith well enough to know that she has her guards and other defenses. The more you know, the less likely you are to walk into a trap. So don't just go wild after her. You have to, make a plan.
As soon as he
We-
says that, Lycus is going to look at Nibs.
Use your 24 hours wisely. Remember that before the time is up, you must locate the weapons, plan your heist, travel to the location, and get the weapons. And
Okay.
most importantly, get off my planet.
Well, that one was slightly rude, but okay. Can I have access to some of your computers? I wanted to see what we can find out about our target.
Alrighty. So with the successes that you got, he will give you a name of a few informants that he knows who might know information about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, excuse me. The PC. So that'll give your next check a +2 bonus on part of that.
Dope.
He does give you access. He goes onto his computer and it does grant you access to some of his what they call infosphere, basically net net access.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give you a +2 on like hacking the hacker. And then the last thing you get is he allows you use of his all-terrain transport.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So if you need to get around quickly, you guys can get around quickly. Alrighty.
Awesome.
Nice.
Alrighty. So the next part. So and then he pretty much is like, well, you best be going now.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck.
Great.
Mhm.
Appreciate cooperation.
As you're leaving, clock is ticking.
Yes, I know. I heard.
So the next part is the challenge is to locate the weapons. Using, I gave you guys the handout, but I'll show it already again. I didn't think it would.
Do you want me to exit off of his picture?
Yeah. There we go. This one should show just that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, the object is to locate the stolen shipment of weapons. We could split into 2 teams, or you guys can all be on 1 team. 2 teams gives you more chances, though. The 2 teams are a hacker team and a street team. Hacker team is basically going to use like the net and hacking into databases and stuff like that containing relevant information, trying to locate information about Villith, her whereabouts, where the weapons might be. Street team is going to track down and interrogate one of the informants that you were given.
Dibs on the robots.
Jay raises one of his 4 hands and say, "I excel in hacking."
Yeah, I'm no good with computer fancy shit. I'm much. It's like a first time playing game didn't build character completely balanced, so I might need to be on street team.
What about you, Xylith? Are you good at computers? Wait, I actually used your name. Shit. Bug. Sorry.
It's too late now. You already said the name. You fuck.
No, he's only good at piloting and engineering. But is there a different hacking check? I don't know. I actually don't know. Is the hacking check the computers, or I don't?
Can be either or depending on what you're doing, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
like engineering is more mechanical, and computers would be more like techie, like going into software.
So the checks on the hacking team would be computers is the main one. You can also use culture, sense motive.
Oh yeah, I don't need to be on that team.
Yeah, I got a good
Perception.
computer check.
Yeah, I think I'll take Hands and Chimney. I think they'll work the best with me hacking into stuff.
You got something in throat?
Or hacking or the street team. You guys would know this. My character can kind of look like a normal human.
Thus,
But I have a matrix. Hold on.
I mean, you guys are going to
Oh,
stand
no,
out a bit
okay.
anyway, being not drow, but
Right.
Oh, I see.
Right. See, that's where I'm at. Is like I don't think it would help out a crazy amount, but see, it's somewhere in here. I can look
So
like a human without taking
okay.
any disadvantages.
Because we've traveled together, like DM Joser said, Xylith doesn't talk a lot. It's like he has a little negative to charisma checks and things like that.
Same.
You just can't escape it. You're being typecasted. Is what's happening.
well, on
here.
the street team, there's like perception, survival, stealth, athletics,
Okay.
acrobatics,
Oh,
things
okay.
like that
Okay.
as well too.
Okay, so
So-
Zealot's
so-
good with dex and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survival's good, intimidation's good, bluff is good, acrobatic and athletics is good.
I go with the puppy.
So each team is going to have 3 phases to the challenge, and what we'll do is on each phase you'll roll the challenge for your specific team. What I'll do is I'll do the hacker team challenge, and then go to the street team, and then we'll do that back and forth 3 times for like the phase that you're at. On the hacker team, so like the first phase, basically you're going to attempt to locate any information using computers or culture. You get a +2 to the check, like on top of whatever you get because of the access that you got from Seobarn.
Okay.
So anybody on the hacker team, everybody roll, and we just take the highest person's roll.
Okay. So we're doing computers or what?
Computers or culture, whatever works
Is your
better
better.
for your, whichever you're better at.
Okay. I'll do
And this is
Go
not going to be also the last thing. Sorry, is it's not a success or fail on these checks. It's more or less like the better you do number wise, the faster you get it done.
Okay.
Because you got a 24-hour limit. So these things are really determining how fast you locate it.
By the way, I have something called a custom rig. Where I can plug right into a device. Would that assist in this?
Does it tell you it gives you bonuses on anything?
Yeah, but created a customized toolkit you can use to hack systems and items. Your custom rig can be configured to take up blah blah blah. For more information on when to alternatively, you can configure it to a handheld device, meaning that you must retrieve it and hold it to you. While using the rig, you always count as having the appropriate tool or basic kit for any computer or engineering skill check you attempt.
Yeah,
Sorry, this is me not knowing what my stuff can do.
no, that's fine. I'm reading it too. Yeah, I think that's more
Flavor?
like it's basically something for like when you use it, you're like basically considered proficient at using whatever tool you're trying to use, whether it's like computers or engineering. So if you're not already proficient in it, you would be.
Oh, okay.
Is what that gives you. I'm not seeing any specific bonus.
Well, I mean, I think it's already applied, I guess, because I have like a
Yeah.
plus 11 to computers.
I have a +12.
You son of a.
That's
That
me.
do me.
The mouse
He is a
trying to
computer, you know.
It's
So,
true.
yeah. So yeah, but everybody makes it, and you might roll higher. We're just going to take the highest roll, and again, it's
Okay.
not a pass fail. It's more like we're going to add these up, and based on the results, how long it took.
Okay. Let's roll then.
All right.
Is is Chimney with us? Or is she with
See, I wasn't sure which team I got put on, so like I'm just vibing. I can roll if need
Yeah.
be. I am good with computers.
I got a 22 with computers.
29.
Nice.
Anybody get tired in 29?
I didn't
No,
know.
14.
29 it is. All right, street team.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are out trying to track down one of the informants that you were given. You guys must make a diplomacy, perception, or survival check to track them down. So you can
Okay.
use either of those, and whoever gets the highest.
Hmm. Okay.
Sorry, my phone was being weird. It's reloading.
Well, when you roll high, I would appreciate it. This dice is going to jail.
Excuse me. That would be a dirty 20 for. Do you want me to tell you which one I rolled? Or do you just
No,
need
I
the
don't
number?
think. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to fairly fastly find out that a place that one of the informants likes to hang
Oh.
out frequently at. So
Yeah, 22, sorry.
try to check them down. 22.
Yeah.
20. Because of the +2. Don't forget the +2 on
Oh,
that
shit.
29. Was that the +2 on the +2 on the bonus?
With the +2, that would have been actually
No.
31.
I added the
24.
wrong number, so it was a 16 plus 6, which is 22, plus 2, which would be 24. Sorry.
24. Okay, that's good.
That would be my
Alrighty.
roll as well.
Alrighty. On the hacker team, back to you guys. You guys were able to locate some good source of information. Now you just gotta try to brute force attack, getting into some databases to find out where her location is. Give me either sense motive or computers.
Computers it is.
Computers it is.
Like,
Natural
one point
20!
higher than my
17 plus
That's
2,
my
so 19 total.
That would be a 33 for natural 20 plus 13.
That's an
+2?
11.
30 is the 33 with your +2?
That is with my +2.
Alrighty.
Okay, with my +2, that's a 14.
19
14.
is my plus 2.
Nip's
Yeah, we'll just
fingers are. Oh, good.
We'll just take the highest, which is the 33.
Yeah.
So for the street team, you find the club that this informant likes to visit a lot. You catch sight of them, but as soon as they see you guys, just takes off running. So you're gonna chase them down. You can make it acrobatics, athletics, or stealth check to kind of stealth off to the side and kind of cut them off.
Feel it catch.
Oh, good, because Lycus doesn't. Oh, did you roll crab too?
No.
Oh, good. Because I rolled a
dexterity checks, no matter what campaign I'm in, are great.
Right.
So this is going to be an acrobatics then to get to him. 25. Plus 2 for this still or no?
Yeah.
27.
12.
Anything higher than 27?
Do you see Zealous? Bucket.
Wait, Buck. Why are you so? Damn it.
Alrighty. So yeah, you're able to catch him, drag him off into an alley.
But always wish he had wings.
Get some time for some interrogation. So back to the hacker team. You have hacked into Villas, some systems that she has, and now you've just got to sift through the data, analyze and find out. Okay, there's a ton of data. Let's find what's relevant to what we're looking for.
Nips is
So
just
you can either give me a perception, or computers to sift through the lots of data and find the relevant information.
Probably computers.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
yeah.
Oh, wow, I am rolling shit.
I love
today.
how the hacking group,
What the
just
heck?
in a computer library, they're going ham, wiping sweat off their brow, and
Hey man,
two of us are
haven't you watched Buffy? Never underestimate the library team, right?
I'm more thinking
Yeah.
Criminal Minds, where you got the field agents, and then you got the one girl sitting in there doing all
the data
actually,
analyst.
yeah.
The one girl.
Enhance.
So I got a base
Seems
2
so well.
for a 15.
15 total,
Yeah, for me.
and that's with your +2 bonus.
That is with my +2 because I rolled a 2 plus 13. That's with adding a +2 to my +11.
Yeah,
And then
I'm at
Jay had a 15, 17.
17. Yeah.
I
Logan?
rolled with my +2 a 29 because I had a natural 20 with a +7 with the +2.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah,
Nibs got
you're
distracted
able-
by the Drider porn.
alrighty. You're able to find
Mm.
basically what you believe is a warehouse location, and some messages that indicate that that's where they would house it, and some blueprints of the location. For the street team, you guys are interrogating this person, this informant, and if you want to give me
You need a hand?
interrogate, get the right information, either bluff, intimidate,
You
or
want me to hold
sense
her for a bit?
motive.
How about a
What's
sleight
that?
of hand
Sure.
steal his cell phone? You know.
Well, I mean,
Bring her
you
in.
guys got them all probably. You guys got them probably
All right. Let's see. You said sense
grappled and
motive
restrained.
or
Sense
charisma
motive,
checks?
bluff, or intimidate.
27.
Bluff or
Alright.
intimidate.
I'm assuming you did good because I did not.
27.
Yep. Okay. Cool. 4.
Did you say 4?
All right.
I have a -1 to all those.
Oh.
Well, I don't know Starfinder as well. I know in D&D, like, I would obviously be like, yeah, use your strength bonus instead for intimidate. Like, if you want to like punch the wall or like take a brick and be like, I'm gonna smash this over your head.
No, I
Type of
got
thing,
you.
like,
It's all right. I'm okay with being a skill monkey with strength and dex.
Yeah.
I'm going to wreck it.
so you guys got 78.
I literally built an insect that doesn't want to talk to people really and just wants to kill things and move on.
You
It's got a
okay?
93.
He does assimilation, not hive assimilation.
Is that your drone, Alex?
Yes, this is my drone.
That
It's
I'm
the newest
sure,
model. It's only 5 months old.
I'm sure that drone has plenty of bullets if you check.
All right, yeah, you guys are able to with your great checks, we're able to like get this done within 3 hours.
And
So-
I have some new files that I've
So you
downloaded
have-
for the drone.
You have 21 hours left. At this point, you guys can continue to like obtain more information than what you've already got. You believe you know the location, that she has some guards, and stuff. But if you want to obtain information, there's no checks. Basically, every piece of information you get costs you 3 hours.
Mm.
Ooh.
Additional from where we're at.
Yeah. You've only spent 3 hours though, so that's great.
Okay.
Kind of feel like if we know location, the only thing.
Yeah,
we
you
want
know
to
the
know
location is about an hour away. Especially if you can use that transport, you could probably get there in less than that.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have time to plan the heist, like plan what you want to do, and then get there.
The only thing that I'd ask is, in that 3 hours extra, could we research like the layouts and understand like what it would take? You know what I mean? Or do we already know that?
Sure.
kind of-
Well, not really. Like one of the things you could get for 3 hours is a floor plan, access codes, like what kind of guards,
So
like
I
recent
think
footage.
Floor plan would be great.
I think all of us should work on that, getting a blueprint to make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
And we only
Um,
spent 3 hours. If it's an hour to get there and back, we got 20
Yeah.
extra hours. So like, what do we want to do with
Well,
it?
with the floor plan and the hour to get there, we'd be at a total of 17 hours left.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
currently travel and like, so we could blow some hours. If we
we-
need 20 hours.
We could also do some shopping for some augmentations that might help out.
I have no money to shop.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem there, buddy.
I definitely think we should get floor plan because that's going to give us complete layout of building we are going to go into.
Oh, Jesus! Too much throat. Hurt my throat.
Okay, Gollum.
Went Gollum on him. Or plan.
I have a ring here. Take it. Calm down.
Alrighty, so you guys spend 3 hours to get the floor plan.
Yes, are we all in agreement with that?
Yeah, the floor plan
Okay.
would be. Yeah.
Definitely a floor plan, maybe some high explosives.
I don't trust you with anything that's higher than what you already have.
He's gonna point to his ammo clip on his belt. I have explosives.
Good, you have
Okay,
explosives. Yeah, I like the bug. Come here, Z. We're gonna be good friends.
Oh, all right.
Oh, he was ready with the blueprints. He was like,
Cool.
They're even blue.
I'm
Very
like,
nice.
all right, cool.
Joe was like,
He's-
everyone keep talking.
These will also be available in where the dice rollers are, the journal. You should be able to
Okay.
see like a handouts, and if you
Oh,
need to
okay.
reference it again.
Does it give us any idea of like security on each blueprint, or is it just a straight up blueprint?
That's a straight up blueprint.
Any
Like
quick
if you want to
blueprint.
spend more information to get security, like what kind of security information you want to get.
Like if they have drones, turrets, cameras, that sort of thing. Security
Yeah.
systems. That's something me and Jay can kind of.
So that would
Okay,
probably
yes.
be like under troop composition.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to spend another 3 hours for that.
Yeah. You guys have
Um,
a lot if you want to.
I feel like we could do that because like knowing the blueprint and then how many people
Be
there are,
worth it.
we can make an assumption of where they'll stay inside those blueprints and be able to
Mhm.
navigate.
It won't show us exactly patrols, but it'll give us an idea.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it because then that puts us at 9 hours of research. We have 15 more to go,
Mm-hmm.
which I think we use to execute.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
See, so shifting through the data and interrogating your friend, you guys learn that Billith usually has an entourage of about half a dozen lower ranking drow. A few weeks ago, her lieutenant, a drow named Malandil, fought more than a dozen half-orc mercenaries. And these mercenaries have received some basic training, but she's already killed off a few of them out of frustration.
And what about drones, alarm systems, anything like that?
They have a security network, no drones.
Okay. And like, is it a pressure plate, laser pressure system? Like, what kind of alarm system, or would I not get that specific?
That would be another
Different
piece
types.
of, yeah.
So
So there's group composition, what you got, floor plan, what you got. You would get for other options or access codes, of guard posts, like recent surveillance footage of like the guards and their rotations and stuff like that from other buildings, like security cameras type stuff. And then their security network is
I'm gonna
another
go-
option.
Do we want to do security network just so like guards we can deal with, we can shoot those, but it would be better if we could get a drop on them, don't you think?
Yes. Yes. The quicker the if we can take things out quietly, I think it would end up being better.
Be ideal.
Yeah.
Please tell me that was just a fart.
The bullets are coming. The bullets are coming.
In some of our downtime, since I know we're probably going to be dealing with a lot of annoying shit, I'm going to be working on
What? I'm right here.
my injectors. Probably the AC ones, so that I can inject them preemptively into my party members with the command that if they get hit, the injection will like do the thing. Give them the +1 to AC.
I do want to talk to Z in private before all this goes down, if that's okay.
Oh.
To who?
To Zlith.
Okay.
I just call him Z because I don't do real names.
Nibs just do real names.
I thought it was just Bug. Hey, Bug.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
do too.
mean,
It's not
Z
great.
is a little bit more personal and less racist.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
So,
you better care.
Yes.
Bam! All right, anyways.
Okay.
anyway, hey, you said you had some explosives, right? 48. Okay, I've got a drone. Worst comes to worst, kamikaze? I hear that's like a certain alien word. I just heard it randomly. It sounds right. I can make another. Don't worry.
I'll hand. So they come in the 24 packs or whatever. I'll hand you one of the 24 pack of explosive
I just
rounds.
duct tape it to the hover drone.
Okay. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. And DM Joester, just so you know, it's the explosive rounds, long arm, and sniper, because I only carry a sniper. So I don't really know, but just so you're aware.
Awesome. So, another tactical thing.
And I'm probably talking to the rest of the group at this.
Do we want to have an infiltration team and like a cover team? Like Zealot with that sniper rifle watches us from afar, picks off anybody who may be coming close, that sort of thing.
Yes.
I like it.
Zealot
So-
kill.
Yeah, you notice like with the floor plan and looking up like city, the
Mhm.
city map, comparing it, you do see that there are some taller buildings nearby that you could set up as like a sniper perch, but you would be away, like if
I'd be
say
far.
Zealot was like, yeah, you know, with their sniper rifle, or and I can't remember, was it Z that had the sniper rifle?
I think I do. I don't know if anyone else does.
I don't.
I have
Yes,
small.
Because
I'm-
the sniper rifle has like its
250.
normal range is, yeah, but you basically take your move action to kind of like steady yourself, and then it has the
250.
250 feet, and then you
Yeah.
use your
Yeah,
action.
so it's
I have a
70
60-foot
70 to
radius.
250. And I have the sniper feat where it allows me to reduce the difficulty of a range increments.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. If I'm based on the blueprints, if I was on a perch, how long would it take me to get to the group if shit went south and I couldn't see them anymore? This is the only question I need to know. Like you said, there's a sniper perch of the building. How long would it take me to get to the building if I needed to from that, or can I not tell from the blueprint?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be roughly 120 feet away.
Okay, so it'd take me some time. Okay.
So like maybe a minute or two.
Or like if you're just double moving your whole time, like what's your movement speed?
Is it like the SP one? I'm trying to look at the sheet, but I don't see that.
I think it just says movement.
It's
Your
speed at
should
the
be
top
next to your
20.
kinetic.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Oh, sorry. I'm not looking at the Foundry one. I'll look at. Let me look at that one. I'm looking at the Hyphilios one.
Yeah, if you.
No worries.
Oh, I have a
Um,
quick. It's 30 feet for my land movement.
Mine, I'm a 20 feet because I'm wearing heavy armor. Yeah, so 20
So yeah,
feet.
with 20,
it would
20
take me
feet around,
3
but I think you can
dash.
move 40 feet. Yeah.
Mhm.
It would take you at least
Three
three
rounds.
three
Okay.
rounds
It's good to know.
to catch up if you wanted to do that.
Just wanted to check because I didn't want to be like 250 away and be like, "Well, guys, good luck. You're in the building."
So
Great knowing you.
so you're gonna lay down covering fire while we infiltrate and
so
get past the alarms.
What you guys know from like footage from other drones that you're able to hack is the building itself. It's like within a dome. There's, you know, like I said, sniping purchases that are good. There's a fence, a 10-foot high chain link fence surrounds the building with 20 feet space between the fence and the building. There's a what looks like a service like or delivery entrance, a freight entrance that the gate seems, you know, in the pictures it seems to be open a lot.
Hmm.
The offices are made of composite plating of shades of gray.
Interesting.
So it does have
It's a
windows
sexy
that
building.
like it does have windows that like you're not too high up so that you can see in through the window of the building from a sniper perspective.
Nibs,
Yeah. What?
you, Jay, hack security system.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Easy task.
Well, the good news is The good news is, if worse comes to worse, one of my feats is coordinated shot, so I can maneuver an enemy right into Z's line of fire.
And Z ignores cover.
Put him in the red dot.
Basically.
Almost went back to Raven there for a second. Fucking red dot where?
Back to Raven.
While you guys plan, and you have your blueprints and everything, so while you guys plan, I'm just gonna step away for a quick second, but I can hear you.
Okay.
What about chimneys? They can turn into looking like different people. I mean, maybe they could cause a distraction.
Can they look like multiple different people, or does their people one look?
They?
It's pretty much just cut to humans,
Okay.
but I can look like any kind of human, and really quickly, just like a little ripple effect, turns into a little bit of a Chad bro, little dusty blonde hair, regular Caucasian man that you see.
Okay, there, Ken.
That is pretty convincing. I am impressed.
Humans look the same.
Yeah, dirty and
All
gross.
of them. Agreed.
Gonna shimmer back to the robot.
Fucking white people.
It has come in handy, but I do think I need to be with. I do think I need someone else to make a quick barrier, because I can technically make a barricade in combat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right,
So
so
if things go sideways, they can. Chimera Chimney can provide cover for me and Jay.
which is good. And then Lycus can do the coordinated shot to help Z take better shots.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we take out that way, the better, I think.
And I had a question for you, Joester. I got a feat that
I have 2 feats.
is called Above and Below.
Yeah, I was looking at that one because I think that technically you
Why not?
wouldn't qualify for it, but
Let me pick it.
I think I just put you in there anyways. Where you pair up with your drone,
Yeah,
and basically like one goes high, one goes low.
yeah, pretty much. Would that also
Oh,
like
getting
apply
tackled
with
like that
sniper
sucks.
fire? I think it's a stretch, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's when you flank a foe with an ally, and to flank them, you have to be able to melee attack.
And Nibs does not do melee. Okay, gotcha.
I can tell you
Yeah,
that
that's
the
what I was
whole
like-
above and below thing really works when you're playing football.
Yeah.
Keep spitting out your passing. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, if you were to get into melee, you could use that as to your advantage, like have your
Okay.
drone come fly at it. And
Also, it says I have a combat maneuver, but it won't tell me which one. I think I picked
I
Trip.
thought you did too. Weapon. Let me look. Do you have trip? Let me look on your character sheet that you made.
We can actually, we're at an hour and a half, so we can take an intermission if you want to.
Yeah. Do we want to take an intermission? Because
can
I think
fight
I'm going to
later
have to take care of her for a minute, guys.
Yeah, we just do a
No
quick
worries.
10-minute intermission and we can hop right back in.
My
Yeah,
drone
okay.
needs some maintenance.
All right, friends, we shall be back at 10 minutes. Timer starts now.
We will plan.
At dawn, we plan.
No friends.